Hey everyone, this is going to be a really quick video talking about tolerance. So this is actually from our notes, but I wanted to recap these equations right here. So we have the absolute value of actual. So the actual is going to always be our x, because we don't know it, pretend that's an x, minus our ideal. So the ideal is what we want whatever we're talking about to be. So the absolute value of that is always less than or equal to the tolerance. And I also sometimes call tolerance like the flexibility, because it tells you how much you can go up or go down from that ideal number. Now, if you don't know your ideal number, you're going to be given extremes. And the extremes is going to be the lowest value or the highest value. And so what we're going to do with that is we're going to find the mean. So an example of that is on the next page of our notes. And so in this problem, we were given the extremes. So the extremes are right here, 7.5 inches and 8.25 inches. So what we did was we added those numbers together and divided them by 2. That gave us our mean. That's our ideal thickness of the gymnastics mats. Okay, and then we had to find that flexibility, that tolerance. So once you find the mean, to find the tolerance, you're just going to subtract or find the difference from one of the extremes. Now, technically, as you can see here, it's going to be the same whether you use the smaller extreme or the larger extreme. So if you want to check your answer, you could actually find the difference between both and make sure they're the same. Then what you're going to do is you have the absolute value of x minus your mean, so that's our ideal, less than or equal to the tolerance. Okay? So this is an example of when it's not telling us the ideal or the tolerance, and we have to find them. The other situation we could have is if it does tell us the ideal and the tolerance. So here it told us the ideal was 10, so that's what went inside our absolute value bars, and then it told us the tolerance was 0.2, so that's what went on the other side. Right? And another way you can think of this is, let me go to kind of an easier one with numbers. But we talked about this one with the money. When you take the possibilities and you subtract that ideal, it should always be close to your ideal. Let me rephrase that. When you subtract your ideal, it should be less than or equal to your flexibility, right? So this person had $50, give or take 15. So let's say she had 60. When we subtract 50, that's 10. That's going to be less than 15 away from what she wanted or what she thought. Same thing on the opposite direction. If we have 40 minus 50, when we take the absolute value of negative 10, we get positive 10. And once again, that's less than 15 away from what she thought.